In the bustling city of Lagos, a chilling story began to unfold, centered around a popular buka, a small street-side restaurant run by a woman named Mama Nkechi. Her amala was legendary, drawing crowds from all corners of the city. People would line up for hours, mesmerized by the rich aroma and the deep, satisfying flavor of her stew. They said no one could replicate her recipe. It had a special something, a secret ingredient that made it utterly irresistible. For years, Mama Nkechi's business boomed. She was celebrated, her food a staple in the community. But as her fame grew, so did a dark and unsettling rumor. It all started with whispers, faint and easy to dismiss. Neighbors noticed strange things. The local mortuary, just a few streets away, reported an unusually high demand for a particular service, the water used to wash the deceased before burial. The mortuary attendant, a man named Aid, was baffled. He couldn't understand why anyone would want such a thing, let alone pay a premium for it. The requests were always discreet, made by a young boy who would arrive late at night with a large jerrycan and a wad of cash, mentioning he was sent by his auntie, who ran a food business. Meanwhile, a few of Mama Nkechi's regular customers started falling mysteriously ill. At first, it was dismissed as a common bug, but the pattern became undeniable. The symptoms were strange, a persistent lethargy, and a deep, unshakable feeling of dread that doctors couldn't explain. One young woman, a university student named Funk, had been a devoted fan of the buka. After weeks of eating there daily, she became so weak she could barely leave her bed. Her family was distraught, and no medical diagnosis seemed to fit her rapid decline. The whispers grew louder, connecting the dots between the mortuary water and the beloved amala spot. Could it be possible? The thought was so horrifying, so unthinkable, that most people refused to believe it. It had to be a vicious lie spread by jealous competitors. Mama Nkechi was a respected woman in the community, a kind figure who always had a warm smile for her customers. Yet, the unease lingered in the air, a shadow casts over the once joyful experience of eating her food. The truth finally came to light through the bravery of a young journalist named Teo. He had heard the rumors and, armed with a hidden camera, decided to investigate. Posing as a new customer, he began frequenting the buka, observing everything. He then followed the young boy who made the late-night trips, tracing his path directly from the mortuary back to the alley behind Mama Nkechi's kitchen. The footage he captured was damning. It showed the boy delivering the jerrycan, and later, Mama Nkechi herself pouring the murky water into her massive pot of stew, believing she was hidden by the darkness of the night. When Teo's story broke, the city was thrown into chaos. The revelation was a gut punch to the community. The woman they had trusted, whose food they had cherished, had been committing an act of unimaginable deceit. The buka was shut down immediately, and the scene was cordoned off by police. The sense of betrayal was profound. It wasn't just about the horrifying nature of the act. It was about the violation of trust, the perversion of something as fundamental and communal as sharing a meal. The story of Mama Nkechi became a grim, cautionary tale, a stark reminder that sometimes the darkest secrets are hidden in the most popular places. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more strange stories from around the world.